welcome into the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Y'all, come on in here and let's get this message. Y'all don't mind these baby hairs. Don't mind the fact that my lips ain't got no lip gloss on them, okay? But y'all come on in here and let's do this anyway, okay? This is going to be your a look beyond and then some, all right? Yeah, I missed you guys yesterday. I did not do one, okay? And I don't think I did one the day before that either. I kind of just took some time to myself for myself. Sometimes you just got to be stingy with your energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was kind of guided to do that. I was guided to be stingy with my energy, y'all. Sorry. Okay, for those of you guys that were looking for your girl, I miss you guys. I'm back. All right. I haven't went nowhere, but I just took a minute. You know how I go. Just trying to take a minute. And but I'm back on the scene, y'all. I'm ready. Okay, so let's tap in and y'all bear with me because I just ate. I'm full, okay? And then I drank a bunch of water, so I'm it's all kind of sitting right here for a minute until it digests. So just bear with me. All right. So what I'm gathering so far is that it's important, y'all, to take that time out for yourself, okay? And also what I'm gathering is that y'all need to stay hydrated, okay? Just through me talking to y'all just that quick, I'm picking that up. All right, that's a thing. Okay, so let's clear it and ground. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father. Whew. Angels of the highest white light, ancestors of the highest white light. Good afternoon. Spirit is like, what time is it? It's 12:25 on the clock. It was actually 12:22 when I started the camera. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what we can see. Father God, what do you want us to hear, know, and see at this time? Okay, I'm seeing you guessed it. You guessed it. All right, you guessed it. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but I just saw that. Okay, you guessed it. So I don't know if you guys have guessed something or you've answered something correctly or you've predicted something correctly. You foretold or had foresight about something correctly. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? What else? I almost want to say I just saw like a window, but I don't know that it was a window so much as it was a square with white light shining through it. Okay. A square with white light shining through it. I'm not sure what that could be talking about. Okay. What's going on, Father God? What do you want me to tell your people? Man, somebody only got one love in a lifetime. Somebody realized they gambled their love of a lifetime. Okay. So someone's having that epiphany. Now I know what I was supposed to be telling y'all. Okay. It just came back to me. Okay. There are some people in your energy. Let me give you their description because I'm able to, I can tell you their characteristics. Okay. There's 3 people in your energy. These 3 people are they're trying to, I don't know so much if they're trying to cloak their energy or you can still see even though they're cloaking it, or it's just something about them. I don't know if they think they're hiding something or they think they're doing, okay, that's what it is. So they think they're doing something in secrecy or they think that they are hidden, but they're not hidden, okay? So the identity of the first person that's in your energy behind the scenes, and these 3 people, they're not up to no good, okay? They're not up to any good, all right? They're actually trying to keep up some type of, or stir up, Spirit says stir up. They're trying to stir up some type of devilment, okay? Some type of dark or negative energy, or they could be projecting this energy towards you. They don't have the right motives. Okay. They don't have good or pure intentions as it relates to you. All right. Now, this is not for everybody, but I'm going to explain what I know to be true about these three individuals. Okay. So one of these individuals is an addict. They're an addict. Okay. Possibly a functioning addict, but they're not as on point as they think they are. Okay. But they are battling some form of an addiction. All right. And now I'm not attacking them or judging them because they are battling this addiction. I'm just giving you facts. Okay. I'm just telling you one of them has an addiction problem. Okay. Okay. Now, the other problem that they're having, or I'm going to say, I guess this is karma. I'm also hearing dharma. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? But they are having car issues, okay? Something's going on with their vehicle, okay, or transportation. Dialysis could be significant. Someone could be battling some type of health issues, okay? All right. The year 1998 is significant, okay? This next person, the next person in your energy, and they may be surprised right now that I'm able to call them out with the accuracy, okay? I'm hearing hollow tip, okay? Take that as it resonates. But I'm able to call them out with accuracy. That could be it could have them a little spooked by the end of this message if they're in here watching, okay? But this next person, they could be into how do I want to say this? This next person, they have multiple connections. I'm not going to call them relationships because it's non-functioning, okay? It's not like, it's like maybe the person they're dating thinks it's a relationship, but they don't think it's a relationship. They're not titling it a relationship, but they have several connections with several toxic individuals. They're toxic, their partners are toxic, or whoever they are in connection with, and so is the energy between them. It's very karmic, okay? So this person could be a karmic, excuse me, confirmation, spiritual belt. This person could be a karmic or considered in karmic energy. They could recently have been going through a lot of like little, what do I want to call these? Because I know what these are. These are like karmic lessons that's going to lead to a big lesson if they don't learn the lesson that they, like there's red flags coming up all over the place in this person's life. Okay. But they need to learn from the red flags. They need to learn from the karmic lessons because there's like a big lesson, okay, that's on the way. They've already been previewed to it because this play girl or playboy energy, for me, the energy came off as like a playboy, this player energy, and it could be the same person that we saw in spiritual court in the last A Look Beyond and Then Some, but I'm not 100% sure. I just know their characteristics, their energy, okay? The energy they're walking in and holding at this time. It's karmic. And it's just not good, okay? It's just not good. They take the connections that they have as a game, but they don't realize that the game that they're playing is a dangerous game, and they're like gambling with their life, okay? Now, this person, they could have recently been rushed to the hospital. This person that's this playboy possibly participates in poly relationships or desires something like that, okay? They could have recently been rushed to the hospital This person could have recently had some form of a either anxiety attack, heart attack, uh, asthma attack, or something along those lines. They've had some type of scare, health scare, okay? But it didn't quite have the effect that it should have. Like normally when someone has a near death experience, um, or, you know, a health scare, it kind of jolts them back into being on the right side of their energy, right? Like, you know, reassessing their life, making wiser choices and decisions, like really taking life more serious. But this person, it didn't do that for this person. This person, it just it didn't do that. Okay, it didn't. All right. Now, person 3 that's in your energy, okay? Person 3 is trying to do some form of research on you. The Five of Swords card is very significant, okay? This person's trying to do some form of digging on, like they're trying to, either they're looking you up on social media, they could be asking people about you, they could be turning to divination, they could be in some way, they could have tried to get a tarot reading, in other words, or they could have tried to do one themselves. They're trying to find out something on you or about you, okay? This person and the term mental health could be significant. Either they work in mental health or they are a mental health client or patient, okay? Or they have some form of battle that Spirit is saying that they are succumbing to. They could be succumbing to a mental health battle. This person could have been hospitalized on the 5th floor before, okay? Or they could have had to, like, this is someone who may not necessarily be in control of their finances, okay? When I say that, I mean, like, they could have, like, they get paid, but someone else, like, their money goes to someone else, and then they are delegated a certain amount of their income. This person could receive, like, some type of beneficiary payouts, or this could be some type of, like, SSI or disability payments, okay? Something along those lines, y'all. And again, no judgment for any of these people and whatever they have going on. I'm just telling you the facts that I've been told to tell you based off of what I can see and have been shown regarding or revolving around these people. Now, if it's not that they are the patient, then they could be the worker. They could be a social worker, or this person could be a mental health specialist or something along the lines, like they could take care of mental health patients, okay? But they are digging, confirmation, but they are digging, okay? They are definitely trying to dig, look, research. The reason why, I don't know. I think this person wants to know possibly about your income, or like your job, where you work at, what you do. It's like something like that. Like they want to know how you get your money, what you do for money. So they could be trying to cause some type of financial blockages, okay, or something like that. But don't be alarmed because they are unsuccessful at their attempt to get information on you, okay? All right, a Virgo could be significant because I'm seeing the Hermit card, okay? So, all right, that's that. That's that. All right, Holy Spirit, what else? I'm saying good job. Thank you. Okay. All right. So those are the three. And maybe for each of you, it could just be one of those three people is in your energy. You could come or brush past or cross paths with one of those energies. For others of you, it's two of those energies. For others of you, it's three of those energies. It's all three. Okay. Right now, I'm being told to tell you that you are divinely protected against all of these energies. Um, and I'm hearing that's what they fail to see or acknowledge. Okay. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe their eyes. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting like a two of swords energy. Like their eyes are covered. They don't want to see it, but it's still happening. Just because you don't want to see or believe in something or believe and see that something is true doesn't mean that it's not, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that it's not true. Doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay. So someone, it's like they want to turn a blind eye at what they know is true. Other people could be coming to them, telling them this. They could be hearing this through the grapevine, just through conversation. They could actually have gone to a practitioner, and a practitioner told them like, hey, this person is divinely protected. Nothing that you're going to do can stop this person. Okay. Yeah. Now, I have actually been able to, y'all, my leg is going to sleep. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so I was saying, like, I've actually been able to confront these energies, per se, and take my power back from them. Okay. It's all in the mind. It's like the tactic of the enemy right now is to get to your mind. If they can convince you of this or that, or if they can attack your mind state or your frame of mind or your positive mindset or something like that, then they can succeed. But they can't, if they can't get you in the mind, if they can't attack your mind, or if they can't change your mind, or if they can't persuade you to believe a lie or an illusion, they're not gonna be successful. Okay. Now, for others of you, on another note, y'all have a hater, okay? Flat out hater. This is someone that keeps your name in their mouth. You could live miles away from this person. You could have never even met this person in public. This person, you've never met this person. You don't even talk about that. You don't even you don't know this person on a personal level. Someone you're connected to knows this person on a personal level. And this person insists on, there's two intentions behind this person's madness. Confirmation with that horn. This person, one, they just a hater. They can't help themselves. They don't want to see you do better than them. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you do well. You will know if it's this person, because every time you come up or every time you're doing better, they got some type of negative energy to throw at you, something negative to say. They never have anything positive to say as it relates to you. So like you could be getting money, you could be handling your business, working hard. This person will say something negative. You could be like I said, you're just doing, minding your own business. You could be doing nothing at all to this person, and this person will try to bring down your relationship, speak negative over your relationship. Okay. Now, this person in particular, they have nothing better to do. This person complete complete liar, like just for no reason, just lie. Okay. So I'm gonna share with you, without giving them too much airtime, I'm gonna share with you something that happened this morning. So my husband calls me this morning, and he called me at like 5 something this morning. Y'all, I was knocked out sleep, okay? I was knocked out sleep. So after the first 2 times, because I didn't answer, I was asleep, right? And then I heard the phone. I'm like, what the heck? So I answered the phone. I'm like, hello? And well, really, I said it really deep, a deep voice. When I wake up, y'all, I sound like a straight man. You know what I'm saying? What is it? So anyway, I was like, hello, and he's like, man, guess what? I was like, what? He said, man, somebody is playing on the phone. I said, what are you talking about? He said, look at your phone. So he texted me a picture of a conversation that, and it wasn't even a conversation, it was a message because there was no back and forth. It was just the person sent the message. This person dropped my name, sent him the message, and said, oh yeah, you what is, how did they say it? I don't even know how they said it. I want to read it. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Because I was like, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. 12:44 on the clock. Then 44 is so significant. I'm gonna tell you why. So he got the message at 4:33 this morning. Okay? At 4:33 this morning, someone messaged and said, just want you to know, they can't even spell right or talk right. Just want you to know, you so-called girl, the one in the black BMW, Ashley, is cheating on you big time. You'll see. Y'all, I laughed for several. So I laughed because one, like, come on now, you mean your so-called girl, but okay, not gonna critique their I'm not gonna critique how they spoke, okay? I'm not gonna critique them. But I laughed. I was like, okay. Then it says the one in the black BMW. My BMW is not black. The next thing is Ashley is cheating on you big time. Big ass lie, y'all. I've never cheated on my fiance, ever. I have never cheated on that man, okay? Never. So I laughed. Like, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, who the hell? So there's somebody that just flat out, blatantly, and we don't know who this is, right? Now, we have an idea. We can speculate, okay? But big, just lies. And then they don't even have their facts straight, right? So it's funny. It's funny because I'm like, okay, clearly they don't know me because my BMW is not black. Okay, that's one thing. Now, like I said, the next thing is the fact that they lied. And then so later on in the morning, so me and him are talking by then. So when we get off the phone, I told you he got the message at 4:33. When me and him get off the phone, it's 5:44. Okay? Confirmation. That's why I said something is significant about these numbers. Now, I thought it was funny. And immediately I just thought about it. I said, okay, so someone's trying to test my commitment or test our commitment to each other. Luckily, he knows the woman that I am. Okay? He knows that I'm not going to do nothing like that. Okay? I'm not gonna do that. That's not where I'm at. That's not where my heart is. That's not where my head is. That's not where I'm at these days, right? That's not me. Okay. And so we both kind of laughed. We were just like, what the heck? Like, people, one, who is up at 4:33 in the morning trying to play on somebody's phone about their person, right? It's like, dude, come on now, you know? So whoever this person is, they have nothing better to, it just flat out, whoever it is hating, period. Like, ain't no other way to put it, okay? So you guys be mindful. Some people, they just don't have nothing better to do, and they just don't like to see you do well. They don't like to see you guys in commitments. They don't want to see you happy. If they don't have it, they want to try to spoil it for you. They want to try to ruin it for you. They want to try to throw a wrench in, right? So you just gotta kind of have to discern. Didn't we do a read and I just was like, discern. You're gonna have to discern these energies, okay? Because people are you're on a mission, but it's other people that's on a mission, okay? And some of these people, these other people, their mission is opposite of what your mission is. So if you're here and your mission is to spread good and spread love and spread light and help and assist and evolve, right? There's somebody working just like you are, okay? Putting in the same amount of effort as you, and they're trying to tear it down, okay? Now, speaking of that, let's switch gears again. Got more things to tell you. Yesterday, and I almost got on camera, and Spirit said, "You ain't got to." I was like, "I ain't got to." He said, "As a matter of fact, don't." He didn't even want me to warn the enemy about what was about to happen. So I had been seeing these posts of people posting um, that the witches, or we're going to say that dark energies, have waged war on forces of light. Me and God both laughed at that. Okay. And the reason that we laughed, it was crazy because I had my cards and I was just sitting there pulling to myself. And I was looking and I was like, oh my God. So the Hierophant card came out in this deck, the Light Seers deck, right? So y'all know in this deck, he's telling me to look to see if the same cards are still there. Hold on, because I don't even remember. I don't think so. I think I had shuffled a few more times after that. Nah. So in this deck, though, let me just show y'all the Hierophant card. Because in this deck, the Hierophant is laughing, right? He's laughing. And that's how it was. God said he was laughing. He said, because these people don't realize that the forces of light, and he is the one who has declared war on the forces of darkness, right? So they thinking that I don't know if people not real, I don't know. But I laughed so hard because the way that God gave me the message yesterday, I probably should have just got on camera, but he told me not to. So I didn't. But it was funny because it was like the joke's on them because they think that they're the ones waging war. They think the forces of darkness and evil have that much authority and power. No, boo. They don't. And they're about to see how much power they don't have shortly. Okay. And that's what God was illustrating to me in the energy of the cards yesterday. Here it is. He was laughing. Okay. I love this Hierophant card because he is laughing like that's a joke. Right. So what I'm here to tell y'all right now, and since I have the cards out, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and we're going to pull. But what I'm guided to tell you guys right now is that the forces of light have, in fact, waged war on the enemy, okay? So that's the order in which it has happened. The forces of darkness didn't wage war on light. The light has waged war on darkness. And this is something that was destined to occur. This is something that was already written to happen, okay? All right. So this is like history is playing out at this time, okay? History is taking place at this time. Okay, let's see what cards come out. Holy Spirit, what's the message for this look beyond and then some? Thank y'all so much for hitting that like button. Those of you guys that are in here watching this read this far. And thank you guys to anybody who has subscribed to the channel. Welcome aboard. And for those of you all that have been rocking with me for a while, y'all, thank you so much for rocking with the channel. Thank you for all of your guys' likes, shares, comments, and support. I really do appreciate it. Okay, the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So here are your three, I almost said three little bears. Okay, but these are the three energies, okay, that are working and playing in your energy. Okay, how they say they playing in your face. Here are the three energies right here. We called them out. And guess what? The Five of Cups. Okay, the Five of Cups. So we've called them out. They've been exposed. They don't like it. These people, they could be in a state of sadness or darkness right now. Some of them could be crying. Okay? They could be disappointed. They have nothing better to do. Okay? It's just like misery. It's misery. Misery loves company. So these three people could be miserable and they're wanting to bring others down and make them just as miserable as they are. Okay? But we're not miserable over here. We're not doing that. Okay? We are royalty. All right? So I'm getting like expect the unexpected with the Six of Wands. You're getting a victory. And you're victorious over whatever it is they call themselves coming together to try to do or whatever point they're coming together to try to prove, whatever this is, just remember that you already have the victory. The Nine of Pentacles. Not only do you have the victory, but here you are, standing out, standing in, okay? Freedom, liberation, you're free, independent, focused on your pinnacle, minding your own business, attaining higher heights, reaching for your goals, your dreams, okay? You're pulling down a manifestation at this time, okay? A new opportunity, something that you've manifested or envisioned for yourself is occurring for you, all right? There's a smile on your face. Your energy has been purified. You're getting guidance from high frequency initiates, okay? The Knight of Cups, all right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. What is this Knight of Cups doing? Yeah, it's like you guys are receiving your roses now. So you could be receiving some type of recognition or being honored in some type of way, okay? The Emperor, Aries energy. Graham is significant, okay? Some of you guys are being honored by divine masculine, okay? Some of you guys are being honored by divine masculine. Look at this crow. What are you doing, little bird? It's like when I'm not outside, they come to the window looking for me. It's so funny. I wish I could see y'all. I wish I could see y'all. Somebody wishes they could see you. But what I was trying to say is that I wish I could show y'all. Okay, so anyway, the Emperor. I was about to say something about this Emperor. Some of you guys are receiving an opportunity to do something dealing with like your own business. This is like, or you're being honored by someone who's an entrepreneur. You could be being honored by other professionals, okay? The Three of Wands, yeah, someone from a distance. Okay, these are these higher initiates. You guys are being honored. Thank you, Spirit. You guys are being honored by these higher initiates. Three of Wands at a distance. The Emperor, like someone who's a master of the craft, or either someone who is a higher initiate. Someone who's you're being honored by higher initiates, okay? At this time. All right? The Queen of Cups. Yeah. And you're being honored because of your ability to forgive, surrender, love, and let love, right? Going with the flow, being nurturing, okay? Knowing where to get your guidance from, tapping in, tuning in, connecting to the universe, honoring the universe. Somebody here, you could be a humanitarian, okay? You're honoring the Mayat. Somebody here, you're honoring galactic systems. You're honoring sacred wisdom. You're honoring sacred law, universal law, okay? Ace of Wands. And you're getting a fresh new start. You're being rewarded, okay? You're being rewarded for this. You're being rewarded for your charisma, for your it's like being on the honor system. You're being awarded for your behavior, your conduct, okay? You're being rewarded, awarded, and rewarded. The Two of Pentacles, all right? And these people are realizing that they've gambled their life because they know you're being honored, okay? Yeah, they've gambled their life. The Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, that's the Seven of Pentacles. They've brought some type of conflict and obstacles and delays and unsatisfactory results. They brought all of that their own way. The Page of Swords, and they're watching you. They're watching you. They're playing in your energy, still trying to play in your face. but they know that you're being honored. They know that you're receiving reward. They know that you are being acknowledged by higher initiates. They know this. They know this. But they have the Two of Swords. They got that energy up, right? Queen of Swords. They don't want to believe that they've been defeated. They've already been defeated. You already have the victory. I already told y'all that, right? But they don't want to believe it. It's like, nah, that's not what it is. Do it again. Try it this way. Okay? The Four of Swords. But you've healed. You've recovered. You're in recovery mode. Okay? Meaning, when this card is coming out right now, the energy is that you guys are retrieving and getting back and recovering everything that was taken from you guys. Spirit said, look at the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Okay? The Magician. We're going to take the Magician. Wow. And that's the message, the Page of Wands. That's what I have for y'all. That's what I have. So you guys are pulling down a manifestation. You guys are recovering through the power of manifestation, the things that are for you. The things that you are meant to have. And they're in the background thinking that they can try to deceive those you love. The Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, the King of Wands. They're thinking that they can try to tear down what it is that you have coming in, the rewards and the honor that you're receiving, the recognition that you're receiving. Their intent and their motive, 36:13 on the clock, their intent and their motive is to try to tear that down. But they can't stop it. It's here on the split, the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. It's already here. You guys are already receiving communication. It's already on the way. It's already en route. It's already yours. It's already been given to you. It's already been decided. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this read, y'all. My loves, I'm going to go. I may be back for another one later on, but I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.